Learners, welcome to my channel Be a Learner. If you have not subscribed my channel, please click on the subscribe button. If you loved my video, please like and share it to your friends. Thank you. So today in this video we are going to learn about the human settlements. This is geography subject chapter 7 class 10 Maharashtra board. So let's begin. Human settlements. Human, as everyone know, human beings. Settlements means to settling somewhere. That is human settlements. I hope you are clear with the topic. Let us study in detail what has been mentioned in the human settlements chapter. In India, we can see a variety of settlement patterns given in variety of climate factors. Availability of water, slope of the land and level of development. It means that in our country, India, we have seen different settlement patterns like climatic factors. For example, if a person wants to cultivate or do farming of fruits, that person should do farming in northern side of our country. If that person loves to do farming of jowari, bajri, that person should select Maharashtra state. If any other person is interested in floriculture, that is agriculture of flowers, then he should settle in the northeastern side. So these are the different settlements of climatic factors. We have to select the area as per the climate, because if you want to cultivate jowari, you can't cultivate in any other state because it needs hot and humid climate, which is available in Maharashtra. Secondly, if you want to cultivate fruits, it is only possible in some cool place like northern side. It is also cultivated in other parts of the states, but pure form of farming can be done in that specific climatic environment. Next, nucleated settlements are found throughout the plateau region of Narmada Valley, paddy lands in Bihar, UP, Vindhya Plateau, and several other cultivated parts of the India. So they have explained that where all nucleated settlements are found in our country. On the other hand, dispersed settlements are found in tribal parts of covering central part like Himalayan slopes, Rajasthan, and the land with dissected and uneven topography. In this part, you can find dispersed settlement. Here they have given the examples of settlement patterns in Brazil. You can see in the picture 7.2, the lowlands of Amazon River, as well as you can see 7.2b, Sao Paulo. Just look at them very carefully. You can see images of two different settlements in Brazil. One is from Amazon River basin in Brazil, while the other belongs to the coastal area. Observe the settlement patterns very carefully. And what you notice, please write down in the comment box. I would like to know. Now, let us study in detail the earlier settlements in Brazil were the settlers from Europe, and mainly they were from the coastal areas. And now the settlements have developed and are very densely populated. What are the reasons for this? Because many people are interested in farming. They are taking specific education in farming, they are learning farming. They are doing graduation in farming, masters in farming, a specific farming, and they are interested to do farming. And that's why the settlement is increasing day by day and the area has become densely populated. Although the coastline climate is hot and humid, the flat land is limited due to the rugged topography. The region has good water supply and a large range of natural resources, that is Sao Paulo. And that's why agriculture is not been carried in that specific place, because it is being occupied by humans for settlements. It also has large supply of natural minerals close by, such as iron ore, steady energy supply. The southeastern area has a good transport system. This makes the Sao Paulo area a nucleated settlement, and hence, in that area, people have occupied human settlements. Settlements become sparse as we move towards the central part of the Brazil. Why? There are four reasons. The area is thick, densely rainforest. The climate here is very unhealthy and not at all suitable for the settlement. Third reason is limitations on use and exploitation of natural resources. There are many limitations on using the natural resources. And the last reason is very important, that is poor transport link. And that why for these four reasons settlement has become sparse in central part of the Brazil, and it is day by day increasing in city of Sao Paulo. You can see the diagram 7.4, the rainforest in Amazon river basin. How the rain is coming and how the forest has occupied in a beautiful environment. Let us see about the urbanization of India now. The level of urbanization is measured in the terms of percentage of urban population to a total population. Urban population to a total population. This how the population has been measured, and 31.16%, which is very low as compared to other developed countries. So this is the population of urban areas in India. Urbanization has been more in southern part. In southern, the urbanization is more as compared to the northern part of India. Goa is most urbanized state with 62% of population living in urban areas. Delhi is more than 80% urban. Next, in state of Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Kerala, urbanization is more as compared to Himachal, Jammu, Kashmir, Uttarakhand, Bihar, Rajasthan. These states have very low level of urbanization. So this was about the urbanization of India. Let's take a revision. Urbanization in India is 31.16% of the population as compared to the developed countries. Southern part is more urbanized as compared to northern part of India. Let us see which states come in the southern part. Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Kerala, and in northern part Himachal Pradesh, Jammu Kashmir, Uttarakhand, Bihar, Rajasthan. This all comes in northern part. Now let us move towards the urbanization in Brazil. Brazil is one of the few developing countries which is highly urbanized. Brazil's substantial urban growth process is very unique, and one of the underlying factors is contributing to present day the rapid economic growth. As compared to other countries, the Brazil has 86% of its population in urban area. Why? Because each and every person is contributing in that. South and southeast area have a major metropolitan and industrial area, and that is why this is a region which is covered with human settlements in a more quantity, and it is known as urbanization. Next, looking at this growth in a few parts of the country, the government is promoting Go West policy, which will reduce pressure on few areas where population is concentrated and will reduce regional imbalance of that country. But we exactly don't know whether the government's Go West policy was successful or not. You can see the Brazil map. These are the different cities. The one which are colored in dark has more urban population, and the one which are light, less, very light, the most less populated cities or towns in the country Brazil. States like Sao Paulo, Goiás, Minas Gerais have more urban population than the states in north. As population is less in Amazon basin and Brazilian highlands, urbanization is also less. In this part, Manaus is a port of the confluence of the Negro and the Amazon. Urbanization has occurred here. So, this was all about urbanization of India and urbanization of Brazil. Thank you for watching the video. Have a great time ahead.